Hello, my name is Diana, and this is my history final. Thank you so much for being a wonderful professor throughout all this, and I'm just gonna get headed into it. So just to give a little backstory to what I'd be talking about, I'll be discussing applications of America's founding documents in a contemporary society and how they are relevant and impactful in shaping the nation today. And then some key examples and points that I'll be touching on are individual liberties, due process, government structure and checks and balances, equality and social justice, and interpretation and debate, and just talking about how all these tie into pretty much how these documents are impactful and still help shape the nation today, honestly. So starting off with individual liberties, with freedom of speech, the First Amendment's protection of free speech is frequently used in cases related to controversial political statements, protest, and artistic expression. So pretty much in this country we get to speak and just say our mind, and it's not seen in other countries that you can just do that and just speak your mind, protest whatever you'd like, you can do that in America, and so that is protected by the First Amendment. And then religious freedom, the First Amendment's protection of religious exercise is applied in cases involving practices in schools, workplace, and government policies. So that's something that you also don't see in many countries or other countries outside of the United States, that people can just practice their religion just in public. Some countries forbid that, and there's even consequences to that. That's individual liberties. And then due process, the 5th and 14th Amendments' due process clauses are used to ensure fair legal proceedings in criminal cases, including the right to an attorney and protection against self-incrimination, which I think is important, and I think helps people even today. When someone gets arrested, they are allowed an attorney and someone to fight on their behalf, and they're also allowed to not say anything at all. And so that can help them by not self-incriminating themselves. And then government structure, the separation of powers. The Constitution's division of power between the legislative, executive, and judicial branches is used to scrutinize actions by each branch and prevent overreach. Congressional oversight. Congress uses its powers to investigate and hold the executive branch accountable for actions based on the Constitution's systems of checks and balances. And then the judicial review, the Supreme Court's ability to interpret the constitutionality of laws is used to evaluate new legislations and policies based on the principles established in the founding documents. And I think that's very important as well. Equality and social justice, Equal Protection Clause. The 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause is used in cases related to discrimination based on race, gender, or other protected characteristics, pushing for equal access to opportunities, which I think in this country, everyone gets the freedom to have the same thing, whether it's a degree, women of any color, any race, men of any color, any race, either gender can be able to get a degree or go and work the same job. And I think that in America we have the freedom and the equality within all sorts of ranges to go do anything pretty much that we want, and there's no discrimination and there's no boundaries because of race or your sex or whatever it may be. And then the civil rights movements, the principles of equality enshrined in the Declaration of Independence have been central to many social justice movements fighting for civil rights for marginalized groups. And then we can even see that today, where people will protest because, like Black Lives Matter, there was a lot of protests going on because of that, and they had the freedom to do so. And so I think that is relevant today as well. And then interpretation and debate. Amendment process. The Constitution's ability to be amended allows for adjustments to reflect changing societal needs and values, such as the 19th Amendment granting women the right to vote. And then Supreme Court decisions. Supreme Court rulings often involve interpretations of the Constitution and its application to contemporary issues, leading to ongoing public debate and discussion about the meaning of foundational principles. And then just to tie all of this together, overall, the American founding documents continues to serve as a foundational text for the nation, providing a framework for interpreting laws, addressing societal issues, and upholding core values of liberty, equality, and justice, even as they are applied to new situations and challenges in modern society, which we see all over like these past couple of years. And just in general, bills are always being passed, laws are always being made, and so I think having that set of documents to be able to ensure that there is a foundation to what's being put out is very important. And these are just a couple of sources that I've used for all of the things that I put into here. And so yeah, thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for this amazing class.